Greetings, my YouTube reel-to-reel enthusiasts. It's your Fab Pal L, and I am here to do a quick demo on the SD-7000 reel-to-reel player. Some quick facts. It weighs 59 pounds. Yes, it is heavy. This has traveled all over the world when we were in the Air Force with my dad. And so it was purchased in Thailand and Ubon, came to Germany, back to the States, back to Spain, back to the States again. So it's been all over. I have restored this as of 2022. Quick facts on that. Just lubrications going in there, checking capacitors, checking relays, making sure everything is copacetic. So it does have a new belt. I did give it a complete restoration job with an additional brand new pinch roller. So if you go online, you can check out Terry's rubber rollers. They can make you one from scratch, which is great. So I have the original one. I got this one about mid-2022. So it's been in there. I just cleaned it with a little soap and water, and we are good to go. So with this, I'm going to show you some basic operations of this unit, and we're going to record on it. So I downloaded some wonderful music from the YouTube library. This is a slightly different video than the one I uploaded on my Patreon. So I'm going to do like the same thing, but with YouTube required music that, it's not going to get me a contact match issues. So with copyright. So I have a Zonal 818 tape here. And if you notice, it has that wonderful center hub with the triple, I think they call it a Cine hub. So if anybody wants to chime in on that, I believe this is one of the styles of the hubs that they used to have on the 8mm. I do have a Bell & Howell 8mm and Super 8 projector that I acquired, and it has a similar style hub. So it may even be the same hub. So there we go. So that's why this is an educational learning channel, because I don't know everything. And I'm here to share with what I do know, and then we can have community building efforts in, if there's anything that needs to be updated or shared. That's why we're here. So this has leader that's been affixed to it. And there's like you can get it different colors, splice it, and then you have this tape that goes on there. So your information is encoded on the inside here, and that's what's going to go across the heads. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you how to thread it. Then I'm going to show you some of the basic functions. Then we're going to record on it, and we'll have a quick summary. Or as my administrator said, wrap it up like a bow. Summarize your lesson. And I'm like, okay. So if you see this, this is for the sleep function. It cuts things out. So as soon as it lifts up, I don't know if you can hear the capstan motor, but it's cooking right now. So when the tape runs out, this falls. If you have it on the sleep mode, it'll shut everything off. So if you plug all of your components into the back, then your receiver, your reverb, everything will turn off. So that's an option too. This deck is auto reverse. It allows you to go into manual mode, which is just one direction. It has a repeat mode. So if you have the little foil strips that you add, it can go back and forth. Standard reverse mode, where it plays side A, plays side B, and then it stops. And then it has a rewind mode. So if you're playing like a mono tape or something with just one track, or doesn't have any kind of information encoded on side B, you can just have that there. It'll go through one side and then rewind all the way. So that's a really nice option. We've always just kept it on reverse. So the way you thread it is you just follow this pathway. Each tape deck will have its own method of doing that. Making sure you've got the inside tape touching the heads. And I've always loved these threading reels. They make my job so much easier here with putting tape in. You're not dealing with any windows or anything, and the Zonal has one as well. So there we go, and we're ready to start with the functionality. So power button, sleep button. This is a tension button. If you have tapes that were thinner than 1 mil, you would press this. It's 1 mil, half mil. and then you can go from there. This has 2 speeds, 7.5 inches per second, which is the faster of the 2, and then 3 3/4. I do have an Akai deck that actually does 3 speeds. It does 1 7/8, 3 3/4, and 7.5. So these are all your controls here for stop, fast forward, play, auto reverse. The next section is your VU meters. I love these. I love looking at these when I was wee and just, you know, watching them bounce with the music and watching the tape turn. It's pretty cool. You've got your monitor, you have playback, source if you're going to take anything from the inputs, stereo, you have mono, left plus right, and then here's your input. So you have line 1 input, it has RCA jacks, DIN, and actual microphone inputs as well. So you have mic left, mic right, those are on this mixing channel here. So it's left, right, left, right. So it's like a very rudimentary 4-channel mixer. This is a reverse signal. You pull this at the end of close to the end of the tape, while there's still a little bit left, holding on by the last bits of friction. You pull that and it generates a 20 hertz tone that tells the deck, okay, time to reverse. It'll also work on the foil strips. And then you have a headphones volume knob, and then these are your record buttons. So without any further ado, I love the sound when it engages. Just that click. You can see the pinch roller engage. Absolutely amazing. And now we're ready to record. So first step is I'm going to select my monitor to source. I'm going to play a little bit of the source material that I want to record. And I'm going to dial in the recording levels, just so that they barely touch the red. Now, this is a zonal 818, so it has plenty of, you know, headroom. I'm not going to over record on it, at least at these settings here. So once that's done, you press pause. You select left and right channels. If you want to record one channel at a time, you have that ability. But since this is a stereo song, I'm going to press this all at the same time. So left, right, and play. We're in pause, so we don't have to worry about it advancing on us. If you want to start playing it immediately, you just undo pause. If you want to fade in, you can. I typically like to fade out depending on the material, and then give it a second or two of dead air space, so that way I can cue up the next song. So we're going to record a few seconds of this and get it going, and we're going to fade out. Perfect. 1000, 2, 1000, hit pause. So there we go. So with this track, we're just going to listen to it. I'm going to turn off my recording. We're going to put it back on playback, undo pause, rewind a smidge. There we go, we're ready to go. And now we're going to play it back. Adjust the output level with the playback. And that's how you do a recording on a Sansui SD-7000. So it has a really good fidelity. I really like the quality of the sound of this. Again, having a good pinch roller, it's clean, new belt, lubricated, you're good to go. Considering this is from 1971, it's back in the saddle, all the features work on it. It likes these are now tapes to record on. I found good luck with the Maxell as well as the original Scotch 206s, 207 series. So that's how you record on a Sansui. And you gotta love the sound with that. So there we go. But I hope you enjoyed this look at the basic functions and the specifications of this unit. as well as a little primer on how to record. So with that, you just take the hub off, and then you put your tape in the box, and you're good to go. So thank you for watching, and I appreciate everybody's support with my new channel here. And definitely, in summation, this is 59 pounds of amazing analog recording technology that has stood the test of time and continues to be an excellent example of the high-end consumer. I mean, it's not a professional unit, but consumer deck that was there. It does have 3 motors, so if you were wondering, I'll do a little promo on the functionality of opening it up in the back and just taking a quick look-see. But this has a weight on the back, a counterweight to keep the wow and flutter down. If you're curious, that's 0.06. So that's the wow and flutter for this particular tape deck at the 7.5 inches per second. So little factoid there. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful recording adventure. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye for now.